I never imagined that one night would completely change the way I see the world and time itself. It was late, almost midnight. I had just finished praying, asking God for direction. I remember whispering, "Lord, please, show me what's coming, what's really happening in these last days." I didn't expect an answer, but an answer came. As I lay in bed, the air grew still. The usual background sounds, the wind, the ticking clock, all vanished. Then, a soft light began to fill the room. At first, I thought maybe I was dreaming, but the light became so intense that I sat up. The atmosphere was electric, thick with a presence I cannot describe. And then I saw him. An angel stood at the foot of my bed. Not with wings like in paintings, but with light so bright that I could barely look. It wasn't just light. It was alive. Waves of energy radiated from him, filling the room with an indescribable peace. And yet I felt an overwhelming fear of God's holiness. He spoke, and his voice echoed. Inside my spirit, "Do not be afraid. You have been chosen to hear this. You are living in the last generation before the end." My heart stopped. The word shook me to my core. I asked, trembling, "What do you mean?" "The last generation." The angel's face was calm but filled with sorrow. "The time of mercy is closing. The hearts of men have grown cold. What was once shameful is now celebrated. What was once holy is now mocked. The signs you have been told are not coming. They are already here." He lifted his hand, and instantly I was shown a vision. The world spun before me like a living scroll, nations rising in chaos, fires, floods, cities collapsing. I saw technology connecting everyone but dividing hearts, families torn apart by hatred and confusion. And then I saw something even stranger. A great light in the heavens, followed by darkness spreading across the earth like smoke. I could feel the grief of God, not anger, but heartbreak, because people no longer listened to his voice. I cried out, "Is there no hope?" The angel replied, "There is always hope, but not for much longer. The king is preparing to return, and he is gathering those who will still listen." Then he said something that I will never forget. "Tell them the clock of heaven has struck its final hour. Tell them to return to the Lord while there is still light." I wept uncontrollably as I watched scenes of ordinary people, working, laughing, scrolling on their phones, completely unaware that eternity was seconds away. The angel continued, "This generation will see the fulfillment of everything written. The signs in the heavens, the shaking of nations, the great separation between light and darkness, all of it." I asked him, "Why me? Why show me this?" He said, "Because you asked, and because you must warn them. Do not fear rejection. Those who belong to the light will hear the truth." The vision began to fade. The angel looked at me one last time and said, "The end is not destruction for those who walk with him. It is the beginning of glory. Tell them to prepare, for the trumpet is about to sound." Then the light vanished. I was left trembling, covered in tears, my heart pounding like a drum. The room was completely still again, but I could still feel the warmth of that divine light. Since that night I have never been the same. The angel's words echo in my spirit every day. You are the last generation. And when I look at the world, the confusion, the hatred, the disasters, the moral collapse, I know it's true. But there is still time, there is still mercy. If you are hearing this right now, it's not by accident. The message is reaching you for a reason. God is calling his people home one last time before the end. Don't let the noise of the world drown out that call. Don't wait for tomorrow. Tomorrow isn't promised. The end is closer than we think. But so is the return of the one who loves us more than life itself.